Let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle, and it's quickly in at the 1. And for New Orleans, Jones at small forward with Zion holding down the 4. Murray out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Jordan in at the 5. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams have executed a high level, and boy, do they play at breakneck speed.
Williamson is double. Right side Murray. Over Barrett. Murray, no good. Outside Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Here's Pirtle. Jacks up a 3. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Now here's Barrett. He's closely guarded. On the wing quickly. Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. The 3, Barrett. And it's Jordan with the rebound. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ingram against Jones. To the inside. Outside Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. The shot misses.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
And he drops the first.
Now, when DeAndre Jordan is engaged, this guy is flat out a difference maker. He understands how to play to his strengths.
He's off on the second. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
Now here's Ingram. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Jordan, the screen. Williamson against Barnes. Outside Jones. Fires the 3, and the three-pointer goes.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Outside Barrett. Outside Barnes. Pass to quickly. Here's Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Awesome big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Outside Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's quickly. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson right side. Outside Jones. Back to Williamson. Pass to Murray. From deep. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by quickly. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at Toronto. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
You know, for the Raptors, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queen's checked in. Here's Williamson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Here's Murray Boyles. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
And this team is better when Murray is engaged defensively, and that was a big-time block.
Now here's Jones. Williamson looking around. Oh, Williamson throws it down!
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Barrett. Back to quickly. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Ingram's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
On the wing, Murray. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Williamson outside. On the wing, Murray fires for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Murray's got his second bucket of the night. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Down low. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Williamson left side. Pass to Murray. Rebound Toronto. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto.
Raptors substitution. Number 54, Sandro Mamukelashvili.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Here's Murray Boyles. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Williamson, right side. Out to the wing. Shoots. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barrett. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Ingram. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray Boyles. It's Barrett on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Williamson inside. Guarded by Quickly. Here's Jones. And Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Jones against Ingram. Buries it down low. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Murray passes to Queen. Williamson left side. Pass to Queen. Now here's Murray to stop the drought. He can't get it to go.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Here's Mamukelashvili. No points yet. Now here's Williamson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. So timeout called here, the first for New Orleans. Some changes for Toronto. Dick, he's checked in for Ingram. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. That's good from Williamson.
Even as much as we've seen him, we still marvel at the power of Zion around the basket. It's hard for a defender to deal with this kind of strength.
Williamson hits them both. And so here is Toronto. 4-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
There's a screen. Here's Dick. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Williamson, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Pass to Queen. 3-pointer. The rebound by Shed.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Spears. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
Here's Walter. A nice shot by Murray Boyles. And the Raptors lead by 1. 1:42 left now in the first quarter. Williamson outside. Up and in from the low block. Williamson's got 9. And so here is Toronto. Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. It's stolen by Poole. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Queen. Lets it fly. Misses the baby hook. Here's Shed. He just could not put it together in that loss to Minnesota. And the shot goes in.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
On the wing, Bay. The shot. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 11-footer. That one a little long. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Poole. Williamson inside. The rebound by Shed.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Now Grady Dick. This is the jumper from the wing.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
We've got Sadiq Bey, Jordan Poole out there with Fears. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Queen in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got his 2nd basket on the night.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
And here's New Orleans now. The Raptors making their last shot. For 3, Fears. Rebound, Toronto. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Fears. And it's Quickly with a miss. Pelicans trail by 3. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Poole. For 3, Fears. It's hauled in by Mamukelishvili.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Quickly outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Bay. Out to the right wing. Pass to Queen. The 3. Look at Poole showing the range.
Now, Jordan Poole is no stranger to hunting his own shot, and he's ready on the catch opportunity there.
Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. And they call an illegal screen here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
Through the last 10 games, we've seen his rebounding numbers start to slide. He's not being as aggressive on the glass, not like he was earlier on in the season. He needs to get that fire back.
Battles checked in for Dick. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Day finds Poole. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This guy, not just a jump shooter. Jordan Poole more than capable of finishing inside. He's got some creativity.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Quickly. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. Quickly's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Poole. Launches a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. To the paint. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Pelicans call time here. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Battle. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Picked by Williamson for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors lead by 3. Outside Ingram. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 3-pointer. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Fears. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible.
Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Walter. He's scoreless. Pass to Ingram. Pelicans cleared away. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Here's Murray Boyles. Left side Ingram. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Ingram's got 8.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Back to Williamson. To win the run, and they double up Williamson. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches to us.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
He's off on the first. Jones, he's checked in for Queen. The Raptors also with a sub. Barrett's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. For 3, Barrett. Pelicans cleared away. Fears has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bay. Let's go with a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Ingram.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Raptors, Brandon Ingram, taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Murray's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Ingram. Here's Jones. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Kings in Sacramento. Williamson outside. Pass to Murray. Spins. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Ingram against Bay. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Here's Murray Boyles. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Williamson. Now Murray. On the wing, Murray lets it go from deep. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
And Murray, lethal off the dribble, but can do it off the catch as well.
For Toronto, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A.
And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Here's Williamson. Toronto making their last shot. Barrett against Jones. The 3 ball. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Raptors lead by 4. Pass to quickly. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Sinks the tray. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
Barrett is a bucket getter, plain and simple.
Williamson left side. Outside Murray. Pass to Jones. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Here's Murray Boyles. He's got 12. Barrett. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Williamson outside. They kick it out to Murray. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here. Queen's checked in.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Dejounte Murray. Shooting one.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray, not elite in any one aspect, but he gives you so much from either guard spot. Just a great skill set no matter where he plays.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Back to Barrett. Jones grabs the board.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Williamson. 10 points for him. Outside Jones from the arc. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds now. 1:43 left in the first half of this game. Takes a 3 on target from range. Mamukelashvili's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside Murray. And he drives in. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Now Ingram. He's got 12. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the bucket is good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
34 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Murray scanning the floor. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. 4-point game. "12 seconds left in the first half of this one. And there it is for him. Ingram's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with James Borrego. Coach, you're hanging in there despite the subpar shooting from your team. What will it take to win this game?
Same resiliency. We just got to keep fighting one possession at a time, find a group with great energy. We got to make some shots here. We haven't scored the ball so far this game, but still got a lot of time.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And get ready for your pocket play. It's tonight's entertainment.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You look at the score, it's close, but they're getting bullied. It's bully ball.
And they knew that might be an issue coming in, especially when it comes to rebounding. They just haven't found a way to counter it.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Mavericks. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Toronto leading by 6. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at small forward.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Here's Murray. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Now here's Barrett. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Outside Murray. Launches it. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
When Murray is hitting from deep, it's huge because it helps open up this offense even more.
Ingram with the ball. Defended by Jones. And that one's good. Ingram. Ingram's got 21.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pelicans trail by 5. Murray inside. Started by quickly. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Ingram into the lane. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 5. Jordan with a screen on quickly. Murray passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this guy has run this play so many times. DeAndre Jordan understands how to read the defense.
Now here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Left side Ingram. Gets the bucket and the foul. Herb Jones picks one up.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Second team foul.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Brandon Ingram. Shooting 1.
That free throw good from Ingram. And here's Murray. 20 points for him. Williamson outside. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding and force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Williamson. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Murray, no good. Toronto leading by 8. Barnes passes to Quickly. Now here's Ingram. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Ingram's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Outside Murray. Tries the spin move. Jones from outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back over to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Queen, he's checked in for Jordan. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Barrett. To the left wing, 6 to shoot. Can't hit from the corner. Raptors lead by 8. Pass to Quickly. Now Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Williamson. The 3 from Barnes. Hits a 3-pointer. Barnes has got 5 points.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Murray with it. Give him 20. And Trey Murphy gets a 3. 6 points for him.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Puts up a 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Spacing the floor. That's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this half.
Murray against Quickly. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
And finishing through contact, DeJounte Murray a chance to add another at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
And the free throw, no good.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen.
Now here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Now Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Here's Murray Boyles. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Solid defense there. You are just trying to make an interior shot a difficult shot, and that's what happened.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Williamson for 3. Quickly with a rebound.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. So it's Toronto now. after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Right side Ingram. Got a hand on it. Now here's Murray. He's got 22. Uncovered. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to quickly. And here is Barrett, defended by Murray. The 3 from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett, Doris.
We are, BA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really popped for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2 and 3-point range.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Outside Murray. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Barnes going up with confidence inside.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
On the wing, Murray, guarded by Quickly. Soft touch off the glass. Murray's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Barnes. 4-3. And it's Queen with a rebound. Queen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Murray, a screen on Barrett. Outside Murray. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
To the middle. Murray Boyles. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Pass to Jones. Murray against Ingram. Right side Murray. Rebound Toronto. Ingram's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Quickly. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists now in the game. And the Pelicans call time here. Primarily seen as a scorer, Immanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long-rangey athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Both teams changing it up here. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from 3-point range. 4th, the Raptors.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. Pass to Bay. And there's a pick. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Walter, good. Here's Fears. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Cool shot is off. The Raptors shooting the rock at 58%. And that one drops for him. Shed's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Toronto leading by 16. Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Mamukelashvili. Three-pointer. And it's Markovic with a rebound. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Fears on the wing. Bay to get back on track. Knocks down the long K.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
They set a pick. Driving to the basket. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Misi, he's checked in for New Orleans. And it's Poole with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 16. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. No good from outside. Now the Raptors with it. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. A nice shot by Murray Boyles.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Fears. He's got 5. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter here. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside. Here's Shed. Off target from outside. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for Toronto. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Fears, Trey Murphy out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Poole for 3. Fears drains the triple.
And that's the right choice by Jordan Poole right there. He kicks it out to 3 instead of trying to do it all himself.
Now quickly to the middle. Here's Walter. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
On the wing, Bay. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense beats Bay inside, but he stays cool and gets it to go.
And the shot goes. And that's now 10 points now for Trey Murphy.
You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
Outside Dick. Pass to Walter. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's quickly. And there's the screen. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up. It's tipped. And here they come. Here's Bay. And the dunk by Bay.
You're going all out. Bay rushes back on the fast break.
Raptors lead by 15. Quickly outside. Left side Dick. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Fears. Bay with a screen on quickly. Here's Fears, guarded by Quickly. Here's Poole. Quickly with a rebound.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Mamukelashvili, the 3. That shot missing.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Fears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Poole up top, guarded by Dick. Here's Fears from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, that's a nice steal right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Dick. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Barnes. To the inside. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. Ingram's got 34. Pelicans trail by 14. Pass to Bay. Williamson for 3. Bay outside. Rebound Toronto. Mamukelashvili's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
Barnes, no good on the free throw. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions for him.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Here's Quickly after the basket by New Orleans. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Williamson. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That'll put Saddiq Bey on the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Saddiq Bey.
doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction, it's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the three-point basket by Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. Fears. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's quickly with a drive. Off target from the baseline.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Barnes. Back to quickly. Launches it. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And the Raptors lead by 17.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The Pelicans call timeout. Jones, he's checked in for Misi. Toronto also changing it up. Jackson Davis is checked in for Mamukelashvili. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Walter. Here's Fears. On the wing, Jones, guarded by Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 17. Barrett passes to Barnes. Jones against Barrett, looking to end this cold spell. Barnes a screen, quickly from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
And down it goes. 2 points. Ingram's got 39.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Williamson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
The line for your Pelicans, Zion Williamson, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And he sinks the second. And here's Ingram. Pass to Pirtle. Ooh, stolen by Murray. To the wing, right side. And Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Quickly with the ball. Outside Ingram. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Now here's Williamson. Outside Murray. Here's Williamson. 4 on the clock. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
That's good from Williamson. Williamson hits them both. Toronto leading by 18. Outside Ingram. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 41.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Pass to Jordan. And it's Williamson penetrating. Jordan finds Jones. Jordan with a screen on Ingram. Here's Jones. And again, New Orleans no good.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Now Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. The 3, Barrett. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jordan, the pass to Murray. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its usage.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Toronto leading by 20. And here's Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Ingram. He gets it in there. Ingram's got 11 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Murray for 3. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 5 assists tonight. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Fires the 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Brandon Ingram.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
And that one misses. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Now here's Murray. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Fears. Oh, he leaves no question. Here's Shed. Jackson Davis with it. Oh, it drops in.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Shooting for Toronto. Dick at the line for one.
Dick, no good on the free throw.
One thing you love about Grady Dick is the aggression he shows on a nightly basis. His shooting is such a key aspect to this particular team.
Buries it from outside. The Raptors winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.